All right, there we go. Hi. Happy Thursday, everyone. How are you all doing? Kai, thank you so much for the resub. I hope you continue to enjoy your ad-free viewing and your Leo and Raffi emotes. Zebby, welcome in. Congratulations on being first today. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. Kai, thank you for collecting your daily blanket. Let's see. Ellie, welcome in. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. Entropy, welcome in. Thank you for adding to your blanket collection. Hello, everyone. How are you? I'm very excited to be back into Ultimate Decades tonight. We have, sadly, a death, but also two birthdays, which could go either way, planned for this season. So that's the docket of events. Thank you, Entropy. I had a really good break. I had a really good time hanging out with family. My sister and I ended up doing like a deep dive into genealogy together because that's what she wanted to do with me, I guess. Because I'm the family historian. I've been working on our family genealogy. Oh my gosh, hello, love. Welcome in. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket and thank you for the resub. I know you only get one Prime sub a month. Thank you so much for spending it here. I hope you continue to enjoy your ad-free viewing and your kitty cat emotes for the next 30 days. How are you all doing? Did you have a good time? How are you doing? Well, what have you been up to if we haven't talked? Do you have plans for the weekend? Also, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Kelly, my love, welcome in. Thank you for collecting your daily blanket. How are you? Like I said, we are coming back to decades. I did spend a good amount of time going through my mods and checking my mod creators for updates. I am unfortunately still waiting for a couple updates. And I did remove a few mods from my game just to help with the efficiency, but applause to our modding community because they have been on it with all of these patches and updates over the last 2 weeks. It's been insane. Oh, you're feeling exhausted, Tally? No worries. It can be a cozy night here with some historical simming. You're pouring concrete in your backyard this weekend. Fun, fun. I mean, it could be fun. Are you guys gonna do handprints in the concrete? I feel like I couldn't. I feel like if I was gonna do that, I couldn't resist doing like a little handprints thing with names. I just think it would be cute. Maybe it's tacky. I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys tell me. Zeppy, thank you for thanking the mods. But yeah, shout out to chat mods as well as sim community mods. Modders. You're gonna let your kitties do their prints and their names? Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I always wanted to do that as a kid, and I never got to. So I'm glad your kids are gonna get the chance to have that experience. You know, maybe one day I too will get to have a handprint in concrete that may one day be fossilized and put on display in a museum. Who knows? Who knows? Yes, feel free to post a pic in Discord when it happens. I would love to see the kitty's handprints. Oh, that'd be great. That would be great. I still need to update commands. I'm planning to do it tomorrow morning since I'm off. Rune, welcome in, love. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. And to anyone who is lurking, thank you as well for being here. Like I said, we are going back into Ultimate Decades. It is 1309. We are going into summer. We have one death and two birthdays scheduled for this season. So kind of a mixed bag of emotions, but we'll make that work. We'll make it work. It'll still be fine. It'll still be fine. Oh my gosh, you have a tattoo of your kitty's paw print. That's so cute. Feel free to share that in the Discord if you would like to share a picture of it. You don't have to, but you can share that in the creatives corner if you'd like. I've a couple other members of the community have shared their tattoos there. Rune, thank you. Yeah. So just we'll see how it goes this summer. Like I said, see, let me look at ahead too. So Saturday we'll be going into. I'm gonna skip this song. Saturday we'll be going into autumn, which actually doesn't currently have a lot of events, except Basilia is going to have her baby at the start of autumn. So that'll probably be near the beginning of Saturday's stream, provided we do get through all of summer. We're gonna do our best. Next year, when we hit 1310, we're gonna start getting a lot of events. It's gonna start being a lot more eventful. We got a lot more, events happening that summer, different birthdays, people becoming kids, more like Adam is gonna age up to like a full adult, so we most likely will know when he's due to die, provided famine doesn't take him first. Um, so that's what's going on. That is what's going on. Let's get into the game, but feel free to chat. I'd love to hear how you guys are doing, if anything fun happened in your day. If you got plans this weekend, let me know. We do have this last day of spring to finish getting to. We do still have the twins, who we will see become children because they did pass their toddler role last time. Quick recap. The twins did pass their toddler roles last time we were live, so we do have little Laura. I had to remind myself her name. So we do have little Laura and little Simon around being adorable, but also uh being chaos incarnate because twins. Oh, thank goodness they fixed the glitch with the dragging and dropping of things to the garbage. That was a struggle last time. I ended up going back and deleting in build mode a bunch of like dishes that we had piling up here. Alice did have her baby last time we were live. We do have little baby James, so we have a second possible heir here to the Renbury name. And Peony had twins, so I'm so glad she had the twins and not Alice because I am so burnt out on twins. We're gonna give Alice a little bit of break from babies, I think. She's got an heir and a spare at the moment, so I think we're okay to take a little pause on the baby making, and get some of these guys aged up to actual children. Please. The toddlers are a lot. But no, Peony had two children, Hilda and George. Um, so George did not pass his role, Hilda did. Girls' luck strike again because George is due to die shortly, but Hilda will age up to an infant, so we will have to wait and see if she is going to make that role. But yeah, girls' luck striked again. We have a lot more luck with the girls than we have with the boys. But knock on wood, we're still going. And Peony is sorry, not Peony. Basilia is going to have a baby at the very start of autumn. Should have been the other way with who had the twins. I'm okay with it. I know you love the Chaos Spoon. Megs, welcome in, love. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. How are you doing? How are you doing, love? Let's see. But I'm okay with it because I need our current twins to grow up a little bit. We will see both twins become children, which is crazy that they both survived all those roles. Their odds are much better from this point forward. Honestly, once they pass the toddler role, their odds are pretty good going forward. It's the under 5 that is the hardest time. It's been a long day. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Better now that I'm hanging out with all of you. But yeah, so we got all the kiddos. We have more We have 9 Sims in our current household, I think. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, we have 9 Sims in our current household. We will see James and his cousin Hilda become infants. George is gonna die. Yeah, that's where we're at. So let's get moving so that we can start making some progress here. And yeah, I'm giving Alice a little bit of a break, I think, because we have a lot of kids, and it's like I really she needs help. We can't add any more kids to this household right now. This is too much. This is too much. But yeah, I'm gonna clean up kiddos. I wish Jill was old enough to help clean up the kids. I know eldest daughter syndrome that I really want to impart on her, but it's real. Her mom is struggling, and Jill can't help very much. She can't cook on her own. Can you weed? Can you do anything? You can weed. Here, learn some agriculture. Learn some farming. Why don't you? All the kiddos are suffering. You're playing Civ 7 with your hubby? Oh, I love Civ 7. What Civ are you playing as, and what Civ is hubby playing as? Hi, hubby. Well, rather, hi, Spoon's hubby, I should say. It's not my hubby. Alright. We gotta clean up some kiddos. They are so dirty. All of them need cleaned up. We are gonna do some rounds of cleaning everybody up and then having them eat food. See. Oh, you're playing together as Trung Track, leader of the Normans. Nice. We did things a little differently this time. Interesting. Kiddo, when you wake up, eat. Yeah, we have 4 kids right now. Wow, 5 kids right now under the age of 5. 5 under 5, and it is a lot. Clean up Clements. my gosh. Chaos. Oh, she's stinky. I told you to clean her. What happened? Go away. Don't want you here, tax collector. There. Newborn care, eat some food. Everything's on fire. Everyone is crying. Somebody. Somebody. Let's see. There's enough chaos right there. Having 9. Yeah, that's why I'm like, we're not going to add any more babies for a hot minute, I think. You know, I mean, and it makes sense. Alice is almost 30 at this point. Fertility rates tend to drop around that time. Okay. Like, all right, let's see. Honey, go to bed before you pass out again. What is Jill even doing? Oh, right, she's weeding. I told her to weed the strawberry plants. And she has been doing that. Good job. Alright, we gotta clean up one last kiddo. Alice, wake up and clean up your daughter. No, don't. Oh, and she down. She's down. Stinky and passed out. Put him back to sleep. I am not risking Alice getting pregnant again by them woohooing. Alright, Clemens is still super dirty, but you know, you're just gonna have to deal, honey. You're just gonna have to deal. At least you're not hungry. Okay. Okay, well, I found a new glitch. Having a toddler have fruit or vegetable in their inventory to eat, and no change in the hunger. That's not fair. It is not fair. Wait, maybe it went up a little. Maybe it was just delayed. Time delay? Time delay? Perhaps time delay? Have you go watch your sister. You, I'm sending back to bed. Why are you even awake? No, you're not gonna ask to play. If anything, I'll have Hob clean you up. Okay. Laura, go back to sleep. Simon is apparently sleepwalking. We can add that to his lore, because I saw Z's while he was standing right up. Go back to sleep, little one. Go back to sleep. Go back to bed. My visit with my sister was really nice. It was good to see her and get to hang out. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. Stop crying and go back to bed. I don't really have plans for this weekend other than streaming and cleaning. So, my life's kind of boring, I know. It's fine. Let's Simon says, go to sleep. I put a stream on my schedule tomorrow, but I have no idea what I'll be streaming. So maybe I'll figure that out. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, there's a lot of pros to having a life that's less eventful. So, in many ways, it's a blessing. Oh, look, it's only 2 a.m. and we finally got. Oh, come on, why won't you sleep? What do you mean all alone? You've got four. Well, three. No, you've got. Hey, you've got four siblings in the room with you. Go to sleep. You were tired. Go to sleep. I told you to go to bed, and instead you pass out on the dirt floor. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Go. Would you please go to sleep? Jill is actually mostly rested, but it's only 3 a.m. You sound like me when trying to get my. Honestly, Vienna summer is like parenting toddlers sometimes. It's true. Any excuse they can find to just stay up a little. I can't relate. I was not that kid. I was the kid who was at like 8, 9 p.m. being like, okay, I'm going to bed. I put myself to bed a lot as a kid, as a toddler, and stuff. Like, it was a big change of pace for my parents from my older brother. Yeah, can't relate. I've always liked going to bed earlier. Any other morning birds in the chat? You wish your kids would do. If it makes you feel any better, I would go to bed, but oftentimes I would not stay in bed. I would go to bed and then I would get up and I would like read my little books or play with toys in the middle of the night. Like I was very much trying to be on like a biurnal schedule. Much to my mother's frustration, who just wanted me to sleep through the entire night. But I clearly have a medieval soul in me wanting to sleep for only a little bit and then get up in the middle of the night and do stuff and then go back to sleep until dawn. I've always woken up in the middle of the night a lot. Oh, you haven't met your little brother James yet? How are you going to react to another younger sibling? I feel bad for Jill. She's had to watch so many siblings die. What, are you happy to be an older sibling? No. Unwanted sibling. Honestly, I think for her, it's about the fact that she's had to see so many of her mom's babies die. Like, her older brother died, she's had multiple baby siblings die. Jeez. I did get the new pack, but I haven't, like, actually. I might have to change out our oven here. Trying to get to bed, but are pretty much out for the night. Yeah, see. Whereas, according to my mother, I did not sleep through the night until I was 4 years old. So, count your blessings, I guess, you know? Alright, it's not super medieval looking, but we're switching to something I know will work. Oh, what? It's not off the grid? Well, that's an oversight. Your youngest is 4 and you never thought you would say this, but sometimes you miss waking up during the night to feed them when they were in. Aww, I think that's sweet, Spoon. I think that's sweet. Uh, Jeez. Lag is real. There it goes. Alright, let's see if that one will work. Okay, that's a no. How about one of the non-custom content ones? It won't be as medieval looking, but if it'll let me cook something, we'll take it. That's so expensive, I can't use that one. Anything else? I could cheat myself a little bit of money. I have not yet. Haven't had time really. What do you mean doesn't work? It's off the. What do you mean you won't let me cook? Power doesn't work off the. It's an off the grid oven. What do you mean it's not working? Does anyone else run into this glitch, or am I the only one in chat, in chat working off the grid at the moment? Let me know. Yeah, it's supposed to be functional off the grid. This is not gonna work if I can't feed them. To get that. But the thing is, Entropy, is I switched to a like this is a base game stove. I switched to a base game stove that is supposed to be functional off the grid. And it's like power doesn't work off the grid. Wait, maybe. Hold on. Open back up the scroll wheel. Cook off the grid. Oh, here we go. There's something. But I can't do any... Oh, hey, I could do some things. I can make forager's stew. Probably our next closest thing to, like, pottage. And, like, mushroom soup. Okay, cool. Boiling frog hot pot. Mmm. Tasty. Alright. We found some things we can make. We don't have access to Medieval Cookbook at the moment. We will make do without it. I actually removed the foraging mod, Entropy. Because, yeah. Because we have actual foraging now, so I'm trying to reduce the number of mods that I'm actually using at the moment to the ones that are actually being used regularly for efficiency and streamlining of the game. Here, we're gonna make foragers stew. This'll be fine. This'll work. Yeah, you're considering taking out, you love the hunting part. That's fair. I haven't been using the hunting part as much, so it didn't matter to me too much to remove it. Eat a serving. Eat a serving. Eat. Oh, jeez. Michael's like, I didn't want a sibling. Oh. Laura's also like, I really didn't want a sibling. Adam, there is literally food on the table. see. All right, Alice, go to the bathroom. Jill, why don't you get out of the house a little bit? Oh yeah, I forgot I removed the climbing tree mod. Here, come play with dolls. Clemens, go take a nap. Okay. Grab these dishes. Don't just coo at him, change his diaper. What's wrong? Can't you smell it? Wrong answer, Adam. Food was not the answer. Diaper was the answer. You have failed the test. Alice, please clean up your son. Adam, these trees look like they could use some watering. They're looking kind of dry. Oh, geez, we had a huge blight on this crop. All the barley plants are dead. All of them. We will have to replant. The blight on the crop. Blight on their crop. Lag is real, so I'm gonna save. more of our stores to replant for the season. Those of you who have bought the new pack, what is your favorite part about the new pack? I'm curious because I haven't done any specific gameplay with the pack yet. If you have it, are you enjoying it? Are you liking it? Do you think it's one of the better packs or is it a disappointment? I haven't really looked at like the news about how people have been receiving the new pack. So I'm curious if any of you have opinions about like what you've been seeing, either in your own gameplay or other streamers. Let me know. You're enjoying it, Entropy? You like the new world? That's good to know. I'm gonna try and carve out a little time to work through the event this weekend. Not sure when. Maybe Sunday. Maybe I'll be able to do that on Sunday. Ooh, you know what would be better for lore? I just thought of it. Better for lore would be that there was a blight, like we're having a drought. For lore reasons, let's say we're having a drought in this summer, and that is what killed off our barley, which means that we don't get any barley because it's too dry and it's not going to grow well. I feel like that's better for lore. I feel like that's better for lore. Even though I don't think there was actually a drought in 1309 England, but we're going, this is alternate history. This is an alternate history. And in our little region of alternate history England, there was a drought in 1309. And so our barley crops have withered and died. And we will not have a barley yeah, no, the apothecary aspect should be able to tie in with my game. Oh, Tally, you're playing it right now. You quite enjoy it. You made a fairy sim and she's doing the new apothecary stuff. Love that for you. It's cool to live on a tree, I bet. But yeah, I think we're going to call this a drought. And there will be no barley harvest this season. For lore reasons. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. Guys, I will be back in 5. And I will see you in a second. Welcome back from ads. If you had ads, thank you for sticking through them and supporting the channel. We are back with Decades. Working our way. I forgot it was Sunday. I'm supposed to take these guys to church. I did have to get rid of the archery mod a while back, so we can't really send them out or anything. But I think I'm gonna take the adults and Jill off here. I'm gonna save again. Friendly reminder to save your games if you are playing a game. Let's take the adults to church. Get away from the kiddos for a little bit. I'll take Jill too. Give her a break. Give her a break. Let's go. Thought we were gonna travel. Adam, what happened? You're not tucking in your kid at 11 a.m. Come on. There we go. All right, off to church. Let all the adults here take a break from the kiddos. Socialize. Alice, your mother is here. And then we have Bridget, the teleporting nun. Let's see. Why did you just look at my wife like that? Did you see him check her out? Saw you. I saw you, sir. Keep your eyes up on the face, please. Alice, stop talking to him. He does not seem like a good sort. Go back. Go talk to your mother. So, I've got some candidates. I'll probably message you some screenshots in the morning, Tally, of some candidates for your husband. Because I didn't want to just marry her off without you having any say so. But I just haven't been on The Sims. This, I mean, to be honest, guys, today is like the first time I've like been booting up The Sims to actually play in like 2 weeks. Which was a good palate cleanser, honestly. Oh, hey, it's our friend Agnes. Hi, Agnes. Let's go say hi. Say hi to our friend Agnes, who is walking in circles. She must be, something must be troubling her. If she's pacing and walking in circles, that sounds like anxiety. Anxiety. Ba, 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 ba. Technically, yeah, a lot of the time it did work like that. Not always, but a lot of the time it did. But we don't live back then. They live back then. Think of it like you being like a sub watcher. Because you are. You are also a watcher. We are all oh my gosh, you are also super anxious. What is Alma? Alma, what is wrong? What has you so concerned? Friendly introductions. What has you walking in circles, my dear? I really want Jill to meet more kids, especially ones she's not related to. But it's like kids never come to church here. Maybe we'll send the parents home and we'll just play as Jill for a little bit. We're gonna have to do this in order to like get breaks from the kids, because otherwise we're just gonna be in an endless loop of cleaning toddlers. Ah, Agnes is restless. There's a kid! Oh my gosh! There's someone child-aged! It is Elias Smith. Let's go have a friendly introduction. Let's go meet our fellow child. More kids! Oh my gosh. Jill, we're finally gonna have you meet people your own age. Who is this? That is Emerson Faye. Friendly introduction. Possible future husbands. We never know. Endless loop of cleaning toddlers. Yep, sounds about right, right? So we're just going to focus a little more on Jill, have her travel around a little bit here and there. Oh, I forgot. We actually have to go over to Peony and Richard's house on this day, but we can wait till the end of the day. That'll be fine. Oh, a girl! Yes, let's make friends with Emma. Sad. Slowly but surely. Discuss your interests. Try to cheer her up a little bit. Come on, you can do it, Jill. I'm gonna send the adults home. We're just gonna play as Jill for a little bit. Alright, she's off. Ravel. Without the adults. Living in a medieval paradise. Yeah. Where did you get these dyes? What? Already earned something in the event? Okay. Oh, shit. We can't have that money. Sorry, I'm gonna... Dang, I should have redeemed that in my other game. I will give it to myself later in my other game. Because we cannot take a cheat of money like that. Here. My gosh, the pigeon! It just walked right past our head. I want to look at the pigeons. I want to look at the pigeons. Look at them. Look at them go. They're so fast. Alright, sun's going down. We should go home. Oh my gosh, it's Pinky. Hi. clearly need to work on our laundry. Which is fair. I always put off my laundry. So this feels accurate. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, hey, before I forget, we gotta save. I'm gonna manage worlds because we gotta go over to Peony and Richard's house and one of their babies. Yeah. Did I decide what I was going to have be the thing that kills him? No, I did not. Hmm. Alright, we gotta go manage worlds. Hmm. Maybe sweating sickness, which is suspected to be actually influenza. Now, before I kill him off, I need to get into Cass. 7, 9. Technically, we're at 10 here. I am gonna save. I'm gonna try and go to Cass through MC Command Center so things don't like glitch out and delete the babies. Because I want to save the household. Or at the very least, maybe we'll like age George up, save the household, and then kill him. That sounds bad, but I want to be able to take a picture of him later. You George? No, you're Hilda. You're George. We might not have, well, we'll need to go to Cass so that I can save him, so that I can make an adult version of him to save to the library later. Cautious. He was blonde. Okay. Save. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have George having died of sweating sickness. He was supposed to die today, and that puts him. Yeah, because he was only supposed to be about a month old when he dies. Like your Cass. Through MC Command Center. Oh, hmm. Okay. Try this. Fudge. It did. It cancel. I might have to go back into load. Um because that just deleted Richard and the cat. Let me come back, or if I need to like reload the game. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. This is the struggle with having larger households. The game does not like it at all. Okay, they're back. I'm gonna manage worlds. I think I'm gonna move George into another household. And then I'll kill him. After I'm able to, like, save him to my library. I'll move him into a smaller household. Oh, geez. Why are they gone? Why are they disappeared? We'll move him in with his uncle. What do you mean, red line? Richard is showing up there. Why so complicated? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I've already saved pre this. I just need to save the child so that I can age him up later and see what they would have looked like. Scroll Wheel of Doom. Alright, I think I know what I'm gonna have to do. Oh wait, I think it worked. I was about to take drastic measures. Does not appear like that will be necessary. Double check that it did save. Yes. Yes, it did. Oh my gosh, he was born with red eyes. Maybe it's for the best. Born with naturally red eyes. wonder if his sister will have the red eyes too. We can actually go ahead and age her up because Monday's her birthday and we're about to enter Monday anyway. But goodbye, George. It was nice knowing you, George. And I'm gonna say save, and then we're gonna see what happens. But he's saved to my gallery, which is what I wanted. So even if I have to load in and just kill him before. I think I did. He showed up in the housing. Go back in, make sure Richard and Lily are still there. Fudge. Nope. 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 Okay, we gotta load. Exit to main menu without saving. It deleted Richard. It deleted Richard! Excuse me. Fudge. Did I save in the wrong time? Okay, I think we've successfully gotten them back. I just have to kill George all over again. And I'll probably just like copy paste one of the other girls' outfits onto Hilda when we age her up rather than go into Cass. We are avoiding Cass at the moment. Yeah, more reasons not to have more kids right now. Because I don't like doing this juggling around with Cass and saves and whatnot for having extra large households. Let's try and spread them out a little more in the future to prevent this. Just have to re-kill George, you know. Now we have him back. But now I gotta go here. I saved him to my library. Deletus. Fetus deletus. Um, so The game really does not like when you have more than 8 Sims in a household. And so if you go into CAS when you have more than 8 Sims, it will delete the number of Sims at random, what it needs to get you down to 8 Sims. Because George was due to die. He did not roll well when he was born. And so George had to die. But we still have Hilda, his twin sister, because the girls have all the luck in our family. At least for this generation. But that's why we had to kill George. And now we are going to age up Hilda. Leave mode. Yeah, but the problem, Entropy, is when I go to cast through MCC, I can't save them to the gallery. And I wanted to save George to my library for later, you know, for myself. So, like, entering through MCC is great if all I want to do is, like, change up their outfits. But if I want to save the family to my library, I can't do that through MCC. Okay, go ahead and age up Hilda. To an infant. No, you're not paranoid. I mean, honestly, I would be too if I like ceased to exist for 5 minutes. Guys, okay, age up. Another blonde. I will get a prediction started so you guys can bet if you would like on whether or not Hilda will pass her roll. It's about a 30% chance that she won't. Let it go for 5 minutes. Oh, she did not get the red eyes, her brother. So clearly we know who the evil twin was gonna be. I mean, I'm just kidding, but like the fact that George was born with naturally red eyes and Hilda wasn't feels telling. No. Instead, Hilda's got brown eyes like pretty much all of her siblings. She's cute. Okay. I think Hilda's a cutie. And I think they're all cuties, but I have some pretty cute Sims, so I think I'm justified. Okay. So 1, 6, 8, 12, 16, 18 are the danger rolls for Hilda right now. Nobody voted in the predictions, which is a-okay. We are gonna roll anyway. What do we get? Stay safe, but not by much. She got a 15 when a 16 would have killed her. I'm gonna say both her and her brother, lore-wise, were sick, but she survived. I decided George died of sweating sickness, which historians believe was probably influenza, also known as the flu. So, our little baby girl here is going to live another day. Good number of more days, actually. She passed her roll. She passed her roll. We will see her become a toddler. Alright, you kids have fun. They can go to Managed Worlds. We have another blonde, brown-eyed beauty who has passed a roll. Now, back to our main household. James is gonna age up on, I think, Wednesday. I want to at least try to get there tonight. We haven't been making very quick progress. But if we can at least get to Wednesday, I'll be happy enough. Yeah, if it was just Richard Peony and their kids, they would be at, well, now they would be at 7 in the house. But because they've got the cat and Peony's grandmother, who's getting up there in age, he will die eventually. If not in the famine, then of old age. All right. Everyone to bed. So far, knock on wood and everything, but so far, Laura and Simon are the only successful twins. Dude, can you go, like, sleep on the ground? I got the pack. Is that a thing you can go do? You can sit on the ground. There. We can make sure and have Alice do laundry. Okay. Ooh, it's break time for me. I will be back after a couple minutes, guys. Welcome back from ads. If you had ads, thanks for sticking through them and your patience while I took a quick break with a kitty cat who needed some attention. Was demanding some lovin's. Saying, Mom, you were gone all day at work and then you came home and you barely paid any attention to me or Raffy. Just went onto your computer to hang out with your online friends. I know, I'm terrible. I'm a terrible cat mom. Tell me all about it. He's right here. My precious baby. We're gonna try to at least get to Wednesday here if we can. I'm kind of slow getting through things at the moment, but we're doing our best. So needy. Yeah, you're so needy. Boop. Kitty cat, kitty cat. A nice stretch there. Need to stop messing with Raffy. I'm gonna have Alice just go straight into doing laundry. Alice deciding to do laundry at like 2 in the morning. That's a mood. Girl, take care of the baby if you're not gonna do laundry. Back to laundry. Back to midnight laundry. Witching hour laundry. I'm pretty sure you only have the one. Oh, there's two different Reginald McCrooks. You got copied somewhere along the way. Simon, go to bed, honey. Ooh, yay. Brazen Lotus released the core mod update. That'll help. Can update the game in the morning. Well, update my game, that is. Alright. Alice, you got the laundry cleaned. Move it onto the clothesline and go back to bed. Meg, hello, love. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. How are you doing? You are almost a cozy noble, my dear. Oh no, Clemens, no splashing in the chamber pot, please. Gonna cook. Base, regular Sims off the grid cooking tends to frustrate me, but we will make it work. Let's see. Darn lag. Okay. Eat, eat, eat. Place the water. He'll go to the bathroom and eat. Alice gives some efficient newborn care. And laundry. Go pay the bills. Oh, hey, it's Euphemia. Hi, Euphemia. Make some small talk. Okay. Friendly reminder to save your game if you are playing a game. It's not Friday, Crook. You're a true criminal. Abusing your position. Let's see. Wash hands. got both his boys near him. That's cute. Well, I say both, like there's only two, but there is James too. He's just a baby. Mhm. Laura and Jill can be jokesters. That's cute. Cute sister dynamic. Since, lore wise, since Clemens is always ending up taking naps in the middle of the day, my personal lore for Clemens is that she's always been a little bit on the sickly side. Prone to illness and fatigue. Let's see. Gotta change a toddler's diaper. Come on. Change your diaper. Why is she eternally stinky? She's like glitched to always be stinky, no matter how clean she is. She's not very clean at the moment, but... Fresh! Hello, love! Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. How are you doing? Oh, it's been a hot minute since I've caught a fresh stream. You're always streaming when I'm sleeping, so I hardly ever get to catch you live either. Our times don't match up very well, I think, Fresh. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you schedule it for... Yeah, it's totally deliberate. You're like, I think Ren's asleep now. Now's the time. Now's the time to stream. If you're in my chat, guys, give Fresh a follow. He's a great streamer, does all sorts of things, including Sims. And co-working, and really anything that suits the mood. It's always a good time, though. I think she's in bed by now. So, time to go live. Alright. I think we can get everybody to bed. So many toddlers. It's too many toddlers. I don't like having this many toddlers in the house. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yes, I am playing in my medieval save file right now. It's the year 1309. We have way too many children. I'm glad you like it, Fresh. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Like, don't go to bed yet. Don't go to bed yet. Simon, don't go to sleep yet. You need to be clean first. Aw, thank you, Fresh. You're such a talented builder. Like, that means a lot. Not what I asked you to do. Sims, stop doing things I don't tell you to do. Do exactly what I tell you to do and nothing else. I know it's my own fault. I could turn off semi-autonomous, but I never do. I never do. Alice, just take care of the baby here, will ya? Super efficient newborn care. Oh, for sure. If they ever release like any history themed packs, I would absolutely be the first to buy. As it is, I did get the foraging pack. So I call it the foraging pack, but it's really, you know, nature and fairies pack. I don't remember what its actual official name is. Magical forest pack. I don't know. I don't keep track of that. I'm like, this sounds about right. This sounds like about what they named it. It's close enough, right? Right. All right. Could you please clean? No, don't go to sleep yet. You got to clean up Simon. Bob, you can clean yourself up at the well. I don't know if they ever will release a medieval pack for Sims 4 though. Sadly. I don't know if they would consider that there's enough demand for it, to be honest. Sad but true. And then judge the pack for containing items from across a few hundred years, and they will still have a hot tub in it. They would. They would still have a hot tub in that pack. They'd call it like the King's Bath or something. All right, get Alice to bed here before she passes out. Just need to get to Wednesday so we can age up our little infant here. Well, newborn. Yeah, I promise, Fresh, if they ever make a medieval themed pack, like full pack, like game pack or full expansion, I will absolutely critique it for you. You see, you only needed a 7% boost, Fresh, because you were already so cozy. That's all that was left to get you to maximum coziness. Thanks for bringing the cozy in, friend. Being warm. Perfect. I knew it. I knew you were coming in with the cozy vibes. Mark another day off on my tracker here. For a short period. It's too many toddlers. No, 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 no. Don't wake up your grandpa. Just go use the potty on your own. No. Oh, shoot. No, I woke him up. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Sort of. I have a big spreadsheet in Google Docs that I have like basically a timeline on to keep track of everything and all the events. I only filled out like the first 20 years worth of cells for like already known events. But yeah, I mean, I do consider like I do use the cycle of the seasons to track the year basically. Why is the 0 minutes for a moodlet always more like 20 minutes? That's what I want to know. Oh, they change colors. Yeah. They're like an ombre. So depending on how the light hits them, they're a different color. It's like a trick of the luck, it's a trick. It's a magic trick. Go back to sleep, Adam. It's too early. Let's see. Have you explored the new pack at all, Fresh? Did you get it or no? I'm curious. And if you got it, what do you think of it? Have you done anything with it? A lot of questions all at once, I know. Jill, come use the bathroom. Go use the chamber pot, my dear. Everybody needs to pee. Honestly, that's me in the morning too. Let's see. I got one kitty in the office with me. Not sure where Raphael is at the moment. No, 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 not a bladder failure. No. Not the bladder failure. Shoot. Poor Alice. Alright. Alice is gonna cook up some forager stew for breakfast. Always the stinky toddlers. The never ending. I had a conversation with like two coworkers, and I don't like. I'm still pretty new at my job, you know. I've only been doing it for like well, I suppose I'm really more at like 4 months at this point, but I haven't gotten like super close with anybody. Like I like my coworkers and stuff, but they don't really know what I'm like outside of work very much. Because I tend to have like a very professional persona at work. It's just how I am. But I don't know, we were in a conversation and I don't know, old universities came up and they're like, "Oh, well the oldest, university is in Italy." And I'm like, "No, it's not. It's in Morocco." Europe would love for you to think the oldest university is in Europe, but it's not. It's in Morocco. Check the Guinness World Records. Uh, got it beat by like 200 years. But, like I said, Europe sometimes is like, we're the best, right? And that's not, I mean, the US does it too. So, like, every country, every continent wants to like say that they're the best and they've got the best of this thing or whatever. But I'm just like, they're like, and I'm like, yeah, that one was founded in like 1030-ish, but this one was founded, the one in Morocco was founded in like 850. And one of the coworkers looked at me and they're like, "How do you know this?" And I just went, "I'm a history nerd. I work in a STEM company, so I'm in a small company in that particular interest." But no, it's like, yeah, the Italian one was founded in like 1030. Oxford was 1100 and change. Cambridge was 1215, I think. I don't know. I just know this stuff. Medieval universities, free medieval fact. Um, the oldest university in North America is Harvard, founded in like 1630, I believe. It was originally a seminary school for, teaching theology and such. Most universities started that way, to be honest. Most old universities, at least. But yeah, I love when on Italy's website they're like oldest university in the world, and I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're the oldest in Europe, but Europe is not the whole world. You don't know how to read, Alice. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's still a cool university. Got some really cool architecture. I've never been there in person. I think it'd be a cool place to visit. I think it's in Bologna. Bologna, as we say it in America. I'm not sure the correct Italian pronunciation. If you know, let me know. Are you gonna clean her up or what? Like, I told you to wash your toddler. Give Laura a bath. But yeah, I'm not in there are not a wealth of history nerds at my at the company I work for. They're more science oriented. More science and math nerds. Come on, clean her up some more. She's still dirty. The eternally stinky Laura. Poor Laura. Let's see. You shook you were when you first heard that Oxford University was around that same time as the mine. Yes, it's so crazy when you think about like parallels because oftentimes we focus on history on a very continental basis. You know, this is the history of this continent and this is the history of this continent. And very few times do we actually line the timelines up next to each other to see what events correlated. And it can be quite surprising. For instance, like the in the early 1800s, the samurai were just being kicked out of like Japan. You also like if you talk about like mid 1800s, okay, you in America in US, you had people pioneering the West, the time of cowboys and lawlessness and all the old westerns. You also had Victorian England. You also had samurais in Japan. So, canonically, you could have a movie that involved a cowboy, a samurai, and a Victorian lady. And it would be historically accurate. I don't know why I talked to about history like it was like a fandom. Canonically, it's like that's not the right word I think when you're talking about actual history, but I like to use it. Keep looking for it. Keep looking for the toy. Oh geez. Simon, get up and eat. Yeah, it's around when the Brits were getting like actually established in Australia too. Yeah. It's also the time of the potato famine in Ireland. Uh easiest. Yeah. Got a lot of feelings about the potato famine cuz my grandmother was Irish, but it's fine. It's not fine, but it's I'm putting it on the shelf for now. Yeah, no, like the fall of the I'm not as familiar on East Asian history. I'll admit a lot of my historical fascination has been mostly with either earlier Japan or Europe. And other parts of the world. I bounce around at times. I had a really deep ancient Egypt phase as a kid, but yeah, okay. The samurai class was effectively abolished in 1876, which is when the Meiji, correct me, absolutely, if you know, restoration came into effect. Mm, later, Spoon, Danny Boy wasn't written until 1910. Um, and fun fact, while the song is associated with Ireland, the person who wrote the lyrics was British. Thank you guys for reminding me that I need to practice my Irish. I'm trying to learn. Unfortunately, my grandmother did not teach my father, and so he could not teach me. But I am trying to bring back that part of my family history to learn. I don't quiz me though, because I'm not good yet, and it's been a busy couple weeks, so I haven't been doing my lessons. I'll be honest. I'm gonna get back into them here. I'm gonna do a lesson in the morning. What did Frosty say that's got Freshy laughing? Seasons pass in a historical dream. Fresh pick notes the glass's hue. Blue to green, a curious view. Shook by time's vast ancient span. Oxford and Mayan, side by side they ran. Mubot chimes in with a link so neat. Well, spoon 4445 ponders tunes of defeat. Danny Boy echoes through time's cruel hand. A song of sorrow from a once fertile land. Not too shabby. I just want to get through this day so that we can age up James to be an actual child and hopefully he'll pass his roll. No. You don't need to go anymore. You just need clean. You know what? I'm taking Jill. We're traveling. We're getting out of here. Leave our parents alone with all our siblings. Y'all should be back, so welcome back from ads if you had ads. Thanks for sticking through them and supporting the channel. I do appreciate it. I will probably end stream after we age James up. I do want to age him up to an infant. See if he passes his roll. Just have to get through this day here. And then we'll be able to do that. So glad they fixed the drag and drop glitch. Oh, congratulations, Spoon, on almost being halfway to VIP. That's exciting. I appreciate you spending all that time hanging out. Want to see if some more kids will pop by. Anyone walk by? What are you doing wasting flour? For shame. For shame. All right. Aw, that makes me so happy, Spoon. I like hanging with you too. Oh no, a fedora time traveled. I'll have to fix that later. I feel like I date myself these days when I make a heart like with my hands like this. Because my understanding is like all the young kids go like this, which I don't understand. That's so much more awkward on your arms and your fingers. Like, why? Why is like this the new default or however it is? Like, why is this? And this is so much more comfortable for your hands. I don't understand. Why the change? Why the change? Or was it like this with the pinkies? Is that I don't feel like I'm doing it right. I don't feel like I'm doing it right. We're just using their pointer fingers and like right like I guess like it's so much more like effort on your hands. Like why? I don't understand. I need to ask my 12-year-old cousin. It's like why? Why? And then she'll sound like she's speaking Simlish when she hits me with that alpha slang. Like I said, I feel like I date myself. I've always been an old soul though. I didn't really start using slang until I was like an adult. So, I don't know. I don't know. Anybody else feel that sometimes? Because people feel like they need to fix things that aren't broken. Honestly, that tracks, Spoon. That makes sense. That isn't acceptable. It's like they got to be different. You gotta be different. And if you are one of those people who default to doing the newer way of doing hearts, it's okay. It's super cute. I just don't understand why the default changed from something that is very like comfortable in your hands to something that's less comfortable in your hands. But it's still cute. Yeah, ask her to skibbity toilet for us. Yeah. uh, all right. All right. I'm gonna send everybody to bed here. Sleep, sleep, sleep. You work with kids, so you're used to it. That's fair. I could not. I did a summer working at a YMCA, and that was like, if I didn't know before, I know now. I don't want to work for with kids for a living. They'll keep you humble. I'll give them that. They'll keep you humble. They give you a hard time, you give them a hard time, all in good fun. Oh, I know. See. My kitties are demanding that I come cuddle with them. So it's a good thing that I'm gonna wrap up here soon. We're gonna they're feeling neglected. They're like, we want more lovings. You haven't been home. Kids keep you humble for sure. Go away. I don't want you around my children. Soon. Soon. Let's just get to the following morning and then we'll age up James. And I am planning a stream for tomorrow, starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. I have no idea what I'm doing for it. I just decided that I would stream tomorrow, but I haven't actually planned what game we're playing yet. So I guess it'll be whatever I'm in the mood for. You know, maybe we'll continue Decades, maybe we'll continue Echoes of Plum Grove, maybe Medieval Dynasty, maybe we'll do a vote on it. I don't know. One time you were teaching a class, it was warm in the room, so you took your sweater off. Kid looks at me and asks if I was going through menopause like his mom. He was in fourth grade, so still a little innocent. Uh, yeah, fun to figure out how to respond to that question in a way that isn't gonna get you in trouble. It's super hot summer in Windenshire. Super efficient newborn care. Kids say the darndest things. It's true. I would share a story about my youngest cousin for one of her birthdays, but she does follow me on this platform, so I'll avoid embarrassing her in case she sees this later. All right, it's morning. It's close enough. Alice, why don't we have you age him up? James is aged up. He's a cautious baby. He's blonde, which is really no surprise because both his parents are blonde. And he got his mom's eyes. He got the blue eyes. So far, Alice's boys look like her. Like all her boys look like her. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in officially. I don't call out names for follows just so nobody feels put on the spot, but know that we're glad you're here, whether you're choosing to lurk or chat. Hope you're doing well. All right, we got James aged up here. I am gonna start a prediction for whether he will pass his roll. It's about a 30% chance that he will not pass. Prediction is up. There's our odds. I'm gonna save the game. And then go into cast through MC Command Center. Also, I don't think I remembered to say it earlier, but hello, Shelley. How are you? I hope you've been well. Leo, that's not very nice. Don't nip me. Don't nip me. Modify in cast. Heavy votes for yes, a couple long shot votes for no in the prediction. You're gonna fall. Why are you nibbling? Why are you nibbling on my arm, huh? You're just mad at me because I haven't given you much attention. Oh, he's got his dad's green eyes. Okay, so he just looks like Adam, really. I could have sworn he had blue eyes, but it must have been a trick of the light. Yeah, no worries. Ooh, you're gonna start your own decades? I'd love to hear about it. Let me know how it goes. See. Aw, I love hanging with you too, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. See. Alright, baby James. He's a cutie. Take a screenshot. Do that again. There we go. Alright. This is the first son of Adams that actually got his eye color. All the others had his wife's, or the one for Michael, his mistress's eye color. Time to roll. Let's see how James does. The right tab here. Okay. Time to roll. He's safe. He passes the roll. We will see him become a toddler. And the crowd goes wild. If you guessed that he was going to pass his roll, you are correct. Your channel points are incoming. He's a cutie. We love to see it, even though I'm really sick of infants. But it's fine. I get over it. I'll get over it. But he succeeded. He passed his roll. That's awesome. We might vote on what we do for stream tomorrow. I do think I put it on my schedule, but it is planned to start at 2 p.m. Eastern time. You guessed he wouldn't, but you're glad he made it. You know, you would have won a lot of points if you were right. So it's okay to take the long shot vote. I'm glad he made it. That means we currently have a spare and an, well, we have an heir and a spare currently because we actually have 3 boys currently alive in the, like, legitimate boys. Michael doesn't count because he's an illegitimate son. He's not in line to inherit. But the other 3 boys, Adam the younger, Simon, and now James, are our most, you know, they're our heirs apparent for our next gen. First Simon, followed by James, and then Adam the younger, who is Peony and Richard's son. So there are current lineup of heirs because it would always go to a male heir before it went to a female. It's only if we didn't have Adam as well as the other two boys or any other boys that the three brothers have, then it would go to Jill's husband. All right, and with that, because it is starting to get late, and even though we didn't make as much progress as I was hoping, I am going to end stream here because I did work a full day today and I am sleepy. I'm sleepy tired. So I'm gonna go to work. I mean, not go to work. I'm gonna go to bed. We're gonna find a friend to raid out to. Let me see who I know who is on Twitch. Anybody else playing Sims 4 right now? See. Oh, Jordan. I mean, my spreadsheet kind of does that math for me. I mean, if you guys really want it, I'll make it. I hadn't really had like a specific plan to be like, this is the stats for, you know, that decade. But if you want it, I'll make it. And do you want it to be just like the ones in our family or the ones in like the whole world? Because that's I probably can't really do the whole world. I'm probably not gonna do that because that's a little too much for me. Um, but otherwise I'm good, Jordan. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We are actually gonna go raid out here shortly. Let's see. I rated you. Oh, I've already rated you in the last 30 days, so I should probably go to a different friend. Hmm. Well, looks like she's doing more building. She hasn't been live for very long, so she's just starting her stream. But I think we'll go to Alluring Simmer. Looks like she's building like a fairy villa, which sounds very whimsical and fun. So why don't we go there? Yeah, I mean, on Saturdays, Jordan, I do stream at a more European friendly time. I do that on purpose. So I'll be back on this. Yeah, I'll be back into Decades on Saturday. Should be around 8 p.m. your time. Cray, welcome in. Thanks for collecting your daily blanket. We are gonna raid out friends. Because I am tired. It's almost 10 p.m. my time, and I need sleep if I'm gonna be able to get up and do stuff before I come back and stream at noon tomorrow, my time. So I am gonna be streaming in a European friendly time tomorrow as well, Jordan. If you are interested in hanging out and able to, it should be in the evening in your time zone. So, all right. I'm putting raid messages. Thank you all for hanging out today. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the resubs. Thank you for lurking, for chatting, for just being here. First raid message is for followers, or if you're just hanging out tonight. Second one is for subscribers. We're gonna go say hi to our friend Alluring Simmer, who's just getting started and going to be doing some building in The Sims with the new pack. So that seems like fun to me. Hopefully it sounds like fun to you. If you come along on the raid, you'll get some extra channel points for doing so. And like I said, I'm streaming tomorrow. That's the plan. And until next time, it's a goodbye for now, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Bye!